So I was testing the water for 5-of-a-kind viability in the golden pack, and it seems pretty difficult, assuming you're not going Bird of Paradise. But here we go with the first golden pack sloth I've found. Turn 7, and I have triple guinea fowl. Is not looking too great. So I'm checking the pack because there's a lot of pets where I mean, I know what they all do, but I can't remember which tiers they're in. So here I think I decide baboon is gone. It's not going to buff the guinea fowl on turn 7 anyway. We'll get the poison dart frog in behind the one with banana. Yeah, I'm not sure why I changed the order there. And then put the sloth at the back. And obviously, if I was trying 5-of-a-kind guinea fowl, then I wanted to keep them separate. But since we got the sloth, that means we'll probably have to combine them and hope for a good tier 5 or 6. And it's probably going to have to be tier 5 because I don't think I can wait that long. Although we are on six wins with full hearts. I'm not even sure how I achieved that with having just the 3 guinea fowl, but anyway. So what I do this quite a lot is that the freeze double waffle on turn 8 in the hope of finding blue ringed octopus. Now here we fall foul of the classic eggplant second position. It's already a classic and it's only been out for a week or so, but yeah, they moved the poison dart frog to the front, so maybe I would have been better actually putting it in 3rd and just sacrificing one of the guinea fowl at the front. But thankfully we get a draw here. Maybe that's why I still have all my hearts, a bunch of draws. So now I'm just looking for octopus. We do find the poison dart frog, and I probably need to take it because it's another possibility for a level up. Am I gonna... okay, I passed it up. There's the octopus though. And really I shouldn't sell the dart frog. I should just combine one of the guinea fowl. But again, I'm kind of a sucker for having these triples, quadruples and so on, so I guess I left it in. And now you start to go against a lot of the teams that have insane, tier 6s and tier 5s and 6s, because the power curve in this pack seems just absolutely ridiculous. Like the people who get the octopus and the bird of paradise early, or catfish, you just get absolutely demolished by them. And there I was actually checking because I didn't understand what happened in the battle. But what happened was the fire ant buff landed on the warthog, which resulted in the even bigger buffs getting passed back. And actually, I probably shouldn't have used the chocolate on the sloth there. I should know at this point that I'm not going to win without, spending my gold on stuff that actually carries me. So here's someone who's found Bird of Paradise early, and they've also got a warthog. It definitely seems like people just pivot immediately and sell everything and buy the tier 6s, or very, very quickly at least. So here I do see the nurse shark, which I think would probably be better than spending the trumpets to summon a rather weak golden retriever. And there's also Nyala, so a combo that I have used a few times, and so I know that it gives me a decent chance. I shouldn't sell the octopus here either. It should just combine the guinea fowl, but I guess I'm hoping for a combination into Bird of Paradise, and we get it. And I think without that, the run is probably dead in the water. So Bird of Paradise comes in, sell the extra guinea fowl, and get Nyala in and just give it cherry for a little bit more power on the snipe, but we need to level up the nurse shark and Nyala as soon as possible. So here's actually someone who did keep their osprey all the way to the late game, which you don't see that very often. Unfortunately, the reason they kept it is because they have flying fish, the most annoying pet in the game. being overpowered is one thing, but being unbelievably slow on top of that. And that's coming from someone who plays on 100% speed. Yeah, it's so bad. But here we get the chocolate, and it's hard to decide really is it better to chocolate the nurse shark as soon as possible or the bird of paradise as soon as possible. And I think it's probably nurse shark, because I don't know if we have enough time for the scaling really to matter that much. We need the combo to go off as soon as possible, because we only need, is it 4 more wins, 3 more wins? And thankfully the guinea fowl's stats are now meaning that it's generating a decent amount of extra trumpets for the nurse shark to use. Another flying fish, what a shock. And unfortunately here we're not going to have enough. Oh no, we are. We're going to get a... yeah, we're going to lose to retriever. Like, that happens so often where you don't realise that there's a golden retriever still to come in. So here the sloth is totally useless, so I put it up front with the tomato. Obviously I can't waste chocolates on it at this point. It's just, there's no way I'm ever going to get level 3. So we just need to focus on trying to get the nurse shark combo going as quickly as possible. So really what I need is the level up on the Nyala, and you can see the difference. I mean, here, look at this. Level 2 Highland Cow, 22 trumpets at the start of battle. And then the level 3 stilt gives, you know, another huge amount. But here, I think we get just enough. Yeah, because of my ordering, I made a mistake with the ordering there. We get the golden retriever summon instead, because the nurse shark, the bird of paradise was sniped. So that means the nurse shark is at the back, and it won't work. So I'm thinking about this, and I think I have to move the guinea fowl behind the nurse shark, which does unfortunately mean that the trumpets the guinea fowl generates won't count towards the snipes. But the power of the snipes is actually so high that that probably doesn't matter too much. At least here, the guinea fowl with the pita bread could actually be triggered by a tomato from an opposing team. Unfortunately, we get pretty bad snipes there, and so it's an easy win for this team. I think we would have probably lost anyway. They've got level 2 monkey. You know, I really think they should change banana as well. It doesn't make any sense to have monkey be accessible. It just increases the variance so much, where, you know, in a pack with limited scaling, if someone manages to get monkey, you're just not competing with that unless you hit the jackpot on the octopus or the bird of paradise. So here we go against the summon build with a double slug. Slug also, I thought slug was hilarious when I first saw it, but the more you play against it, it's just unbelievably irritating, where there's just the never-ending sequence of summons. But there, at least, we see how the nurse shark is supposed to work, and it annihilates their backline, leaving just the slugs and the pigs spawning from the wolf. But the guinea fowl stats are good enough that they're going to clean up. And the retriever comes in for no reason. So one more win required to... I mean, I'm never going to get the level ups on the sloth, but we do get the level up on the Nyala and on the bird of paradise, which is just about as good as we can expect. So now we need to hope that this combo is enough. And the team initially looks incredibly easy to beat, but of course it's level 3 macaque, and it's summoning a 30 something gorilla, 24 gorilla, that then gets the bust from the flying fish. And although it looks really bad now, I think we actually would have won if we sniped or we had a good chance to win if we sniped the flying fish and the gorilla, and instead we sniped the 3 units that are worthless, basically. And the first sloth of the golden pack ends in defeat. Not a surprise really, but given the position I was in, I feel like that was a decent showing in the end.